All right, I've been looking forward to this one. We are going to play Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment. That is a very long title. Very long title. I know nothing about this game. I don't know how it's connected to the previous Hyrule Warriors. I've seen some trailers and stuff, but there's always a lot of chaos in these trailers, and I don't quite always understand how everything is interconnected. I know it's connected to the recent Zelda experiences, and I did enjoy the previous Hyrule Warriors games, but I also felt like they could use more horsepower. Ta-da! They're baffling, Fameward says. We have the Nintendo Switch 2, so we're going to have a lot more horsepower. Let's go. We're right from the very beginning. Begin with these settings. We can change them later. And we are going to get started right away from the top. Hello, Slow Clap. I see you, Xanios Kratios. You were the first in Twitch. Thank you here. And Controverse Gaming is already playing this game, says this game is awesome. Dan R. Kong, thanks for being first in the room on YouTube, my friend. Borg Cube, 1 of 9, second, third, first. TGC 32, Fameward, good to see you. Ruler of Inches. What's it like going through life as an inverted camera user? It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good for me, man. Things have worked out for me. I can't speak for all inverted camera users, but for me, all good. I've had many early demos of games where the inverted camera has not been applied. Those have not been good. Those have been really tough for me. And I've tried to understand how to play those games without invert controls. And I've cried to the development, well, not like literally cried, but I have exclaimed to the developers that I can't play, I can't shoot, can't aim properly. Dromega has been subscribed for 3 months on Twitch. Thank you, my friend. Famward says, I feel like Victor lives in my personal aquarium at the bottom left of my screen. I love it. Yeah, I'm here a lot, aren't I? There's a lot to play, you guys. Good to see you, Soul Rackrod. I hope I'm saying that right. Rackrod. Down, forward, jab. All right, you guys. Right from the very beginning. Let's see what's happening. I'm going to take a little tea. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. It is pouring here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. November is rain month. Knee deep in the Outer Worlds 2, soaking up every minute of the game. It's so good, Dromega. You are so right. We are swimming in an ocean of excellent stuff right now. Let's hope this is too. Some good haptics happening in the controller. Let me know how the audio mix is. Hey, Kokui Bunny, good to see you. Rain in St. John's, Newfoundland as well. Oh, Daximus Prime is out in the rain. Game is too low. Let me turn it up for you guys. Yesterday's game was quite loud. My audio is good. Thank you, Dromega. That better? That working for you? It's pretty quiet right now in the game itself.
There you are, Rauru.
This is docked. Yeah, playing with the Nintendo Switch 2 controller. The Pro controller.
I've searched all over.
Audio's good? Great.
How many times do I have to remind you? You are the only king that Hyrule has.
Forgive me, Sonia. I heard a disturbance in the forest.
I can't conceive how. The shades here should be sealed. What? Oh dear.
Where am I?
We didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. It's okay. My name is Sonia.
I
And
caught
could
that
we
too,
ask
down
what your
forward
name
jab.
is?
Ephesian, good to see you.
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
Ah, Fameward, thanks for becoming a member.
What an
Appreciate that.
unexpected answer.
Fist bump, my friend.
We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule, after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule? And you're the
Oh, Mike
king?
Hawkins, thank you so much. Welcome aboard,
My
you
name
guys.
is Rauru, King Rauru of Hyrule.
King Rauru? And Queen Sonia? But that must mean...
Dan W. spreading the word and some love for Dave the Diver. They got a new Switch 2 update. That's a killer game. And I have it. I guess I have it installed on my Switch 2
You've
card.
clearly had quite a day today.
So
Would
now
you
I have
be
to update
willing
it.
to tell
Thank
us
you,
what
Dan.
happened?
My God, it's hard to think of
Intriguing.
having time to play last year's games.
So you, Princess
So
Zelda
many
of
good games
Hyrule,
right now.
and your loyal attendant were investigating deep beneath the castle's grounds. There, you discovered murals illustrating the ancient days of your kingdom. And a horrifying man bound by magic.
So this is Tears of the Kingdom stuff.
This man's awakening caused the earth beneath your feet to crumble.
This is cool.
You then lost consciousness amidst the chaos, and found yourself here with us.
Agreed, Dan W. Good to see many Switch games getting the
I can't
Switch
say
2
it's
updates.
an easy tale to
Big time.
accept. Yet you do bear that secret stone.
Oh, I get
Perhaps
deep on lots of games,
You
Fameward.
truly have traveled back
When
in
it's
time.
madness like this, I play as much as I can, and then I just
This
gotta
stone?
share my thoughts and then move on to the next stuff. But yes, I go
Come,
back and I
let's
play,
leave
and
such
there's
topics
plenty
for
that I
later.
finish.
Zelda,
There's no
dear.
way I could finish all of
Why
it, you
don't
know?
we take a look around to see if you recognize anything?
Hey, hi there. Thank you so
Right.
much for becoming a member. You rock. You getting the physical of Hades 2, Grovel? You're going to love it. Oh my God. That's one I keep going back to. I mean, that's kind of made to keep going back to, that game.
Let
So
us
wonderful.
first make for Hyrule Castle.
Ooh, this
The
looks so
plateau it rests
shiny.
upon should give you a fine lay of the land.
This looks so 60 frames per second is what this looks like. It's new member day. I like that.
How strange. This series should be new to me.
Board Cube.
It feels so oddly familiar.
Then
Wouldn't
let
that
us
be
proceed.
wild, right? I'm
Perhaps
Doctor
you'll see
Who. I'm the
something
Doctor
you
Who of
recognize.
video game reviewers. Ephesian Gamer is my backlog is like 200
What's
games.
that
We
over
are
there?
getting
A
spoiled.
shrine meant to seal
I'll give you a little
shades in
secret.
this area.
The stuff you haven't played
Although
since the
that one
90s,
is yet to be
that stuff's still
finished.
fun.
Shades?
Foul spirits that plague Hyrule's lands. Sonia and I have been traversing the kingdom to banish them.
We were returning from one such journey when we found you. Now come. We've soldiers just ahead.
There we go. Feels like the camera's kind of taken control of the character a little bit. Like around the character. It's not, I can move the camera around, but I guess it's somewhat of the, it's not quite like the Zelda mechanics. Different kind of game.
Majesties. And who is that with you?
We can explain everything once we're back at the castle. For now, simply know that she's a friend.
As you wish, Queen Sonia. In that case, let us be off.
Very smooth. You know what? I went and played some more Dragon Quest 1 and 2 last night. Slow clap. And I did play a little bit of Ball Pit on the LIX. It's an excellent handheld game. But Dragon Quest 1 and 2 were keeping me busy late into the evening last night. I'll have some thoughts on that soon. I didn't, Fameward. So I switched over to 2. Made some headway in 2.
Quite a gathering.
Tartaz is here. Welcome.
They're shades. But if they're appearing even
We'll keep
here,
dropping that Power Wash Simulator 2. I think everybody needs that nourishment, you know, this sort of tactile, almost therapy session of playing Power Wash Simulator.
The light Zelda! Use its power!
Here we go, guys. Bodies be flying.
Quickly, just as you did a moment ago.
The power
Played through
of
that
light?
one, Board Cube. That was a lot of fun. Portal Player is here. Hello, Mr. Portal Player. Badass.
Apologies, Zelda. Could
User,
lend
good
us
to see
your
you.
aid?
Greetings from Vancouver.
We must free these soldiers of the Shade's grasp.
Long live Dragon Quest remake games. Absolutely. El Hincha and Hilcha. El
There's
Hincha
something
del
sinister
Dragon.
about all of this. But I must try and fight.
I will help as well.
There we go. Bodies be flying. Taximus. I know we're all juggling like 6 games. It feels like right now. Okay, so performing some combos. So boom, boom, boom. Oh, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This? My power?
Amplified by the Zonai treasure in your possession, yes. For the secret stone, as for the light itself, it seems my theory about you was correct, Zelda.
Oh, I see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Boom. What's it trying to train me here? There we go. Okay. If I do YX, it sort of stops at the X. It can't go
That
back up
appears
there.
to be the last of them. I can take things from here.
Your Majesty!
Yeah, major transitions, Dan W. Hey, Steve Saylor, thanks for being a first-time
The shades
chatter.
here are gone.
Good to
and
see
we'll
you.
See they remain as such.
I have just started, so I have no thoughts on how I'm enjoying it so far. It's nice to hear the voice acting. It's great to have you here. We're just getting into this experience. 19 minutes in, yeah. Eddie Luongo, good to see you.
Across sky and earth.
This is on the Nintendo
Light
Switch
shall
2
prevail
Rivhard,
over
and I think
evil.
we are taking full advantage of all the
Holy
architecture
light,
there.
Smile upon our
60
people
frames per second.
forevermore.
Very clean. I think they call these Musu games. Oh, right on, man. Yeah, these are.
Good power.
It's
Incredible.
It was a little bit of a weird sort of connection when they first announced their partnership to make the first Hyrule Warriors, but they're really evolving into something special. They're
You
so
must be exhausted after all that.
Not nearly as much as in
ornate.
days past.
You know, there's so many cool little
Now that I have
details, and of
Sonia's
course they're pulling
assistance,
from all
the power of the
sort of
shrines can hold for
boundaries of
much
the
longer
lore
than
of Zelda.
before.
It's great.
Truth be told, she aids me more than she knows.
In any case,
Eddie Luongo, how many controllers
the
do I have
shades
for
in
the
the
Switch
area
2?
should be contained.
We have 3 in the household. There's 3 of us. We play Mario Kart together,
Now
my
then,
family and I. and we play
Shall we
Dr.
make our
Mario
way
on
to
the
the castle?
N64 and
Please.
some others. But my daughter has her own Nintendo Switch too. I know we're very spoiled over
The
here,
others have gone ahead
but
to
I get
secure
her
our
to
route to
comment
the castle.
on some of the games that we
suggest we
review
join
from time
them
to
when we're
time,
able.
and I want to accelerate that a little bit because she has great insight and she's got a really different perspective than me. You know, she's got a busy school life, and so she comes at games from a totally different kind of vantage point, and I love to hear what she's got to say.
I wonder.
It is such
How
a
do these
relief to hear
shrines
voice
work
acting, isn't
exactly?
it? Fameward.
That's a bit difficult to answer succinctly, but if you're curious,
Faps Galore,
I would be glad to
Galore
explain later.
is a subscriber. Thanks for subscribing on Twitch. Says, holy cow, Nintendo game with voice acting. Someone call the Legends ZA team to let them tell them they did a great job, I think is what you're saying there. Hold on. Oh, to let them know it can be done. Yes. Okay, what can I do here? I want to enter this. I want to enter and solve the puzzles in this thing. Nope. Am I supposed to be able to? Alright, here we go. No. Daximus Prime said I did all the voice acting for Pokemon ZA.
I wouldn't have it any other way. To protect one's kingdom
Piss
is the
Piss, great
greatest
to have
pride
you.
a ruler could ask for.
That, and a welcome escape from his duties at the castle.
You know, I've touched a little bit of Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch 2, but, you know, all kinds of new stuff has been coming out, so I haven't really been able to soak up the time. So this kind of feels awesome to be
Look
able
there.
to
Hyrule
visit that sort of
Castle
super
lies
high
just
res,
Wait a second.
you know, full fidelity version of Hyrule in a brand new game.
So that's Hyrule Castle? And we're at the Great Plateau, birthplace of our kingdom. All my studies have spoken of precisely this.
Little time travel going on.
That must mean this really is the past.
Grovel, have you been playing the
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens,
the
joined hands
overhead
with the
Zelda
Hylians,
games?
who dwelled on the surface.
Did you play Echoes of Wisdom?
union
Did
led
you play
to a
Link's
great and
Awakening on the
prosperous
Switch?
kingdom.
Those games are incredible on Switch 2, by the way.
But in time, a terrible evil arose.
It's almost like they're brand new in a way. Hey, Tony Konami Karan, good to see you.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisonment War.
Title screen. Love it. John Yoptov is here. Good to see you, pal. No one can believe the voice acting in the game. The last Hyrule Warriors games had voice acting as well. And there is voice acting in the Zelda experiences.
Oh, this one's
In Breath of the
just
Wild
as
and Tears of the
eye-catching as
Kingdom.
the last. But I don't know, maybe Blue's more
But we're going to hear a lot
your
more in this
color.
because it's loaded with characters
Please, all this fussing really isn't necessary.
and different perspectives.
Nonsense, my lady. You're Her Majesty's royal kin, and what's royalty without the garments to match it?
If you insist. Well then, how about this?
I think it's wonderful.
Lenalia, Zelda's Lady in Waiting. We're getting a Game of
Now
Thrones
forget all that
set in the
talk about going
Hyrule.
home.
That universe
I vote
right
you
now.
stay right here for the rest of forever.
You know I can't do that.
Oh, and today's your first time meeting Lady Mineru, yes? Nobody
Mafia
else
Old
has the
Country
brains
is
she does.
absolutely an
If
underappreciated
anyone
buried
will have
treasure of a
answers,
game,
it's
Lester
her.
Bronson. I'm right there with you.
Thank you, Lenalia.
Your recent Zelda games sound like Sean Connery in your head. Uh-oh. That might be my doing. Apologies, Arg Scott.
Just what is this? My word, it moves almost as if it's actually alive.
Is this your first time seeing a construct? You've not graced my study in quite a while, Rauru. And is this the girl?
As you may know, she seeks a means of returning to her own time. Mineru, could you lend her your wisdom?
Chat, you're making me uncomfortable with your
Pleased to
Zelda
make your
talk there.
acquaintance. My name is Zelda. As I hear, I'm a very distant descendant. It's
Did
an
you get
honor to
Echoes
meet
of
you, my
Wisdom,
lady.
Dan W? It's incredible.
Call me Mineru, please.
If you have a Switch
And the
2,
honor is
Echoes
all
of
mine,
Wisdom is like
Zelda.
a must pick up. It's a well, it's great on Switch 1 as well, but it sings on Switch 2. Oh, it's so good, man.
Now to the matter at hand. Can you tell me exactly what happened to you?
Yes, I'd be glad to.
No need to hide your interest. Take a closer look, if you'd like.
In the time I'm from, we do make use of machinery. Though I must say, this construct is different in so many ways. Would you mind if I made a record of this?
Please, go ahead.
Didn't know we'd get an animated series with this game.
And what's that?
It's called a Purapad.
It's called a
A
Nintendo
friend of
Switch
mine
2.
made it for me. It's capable of creating vivid depictions of any landscape or object you wish to chronicle. And it used to do even more than that, before I found myself here in this era.
Would you be willing to let me examine it? It may prove useful in my studies.
Of course, John Yamtov. I hope it's a huge success, my friend.
To ask about your construct as well.
I knew this would happen.
Can you explain how it works exactly? What empowers it to move like that?
You see, constructs.
I Buy Physical wants a new sequel to Tears already. Man, did you get through all the stuff in Tears? I feel like you could spend 1,000 hours. Like what is that? A million, 10 million hours or something? Or is that a billion? That game is so
Zelda
huge.
and Mineru discussed construct technology. The two quickly realized they had a great deal.
I'm
in
not
common.
ready for a sequel to Tears
Mineru
yet.
also took a keen
Is
interest
what
in
I'm saying.
Zelda's Purapad and offered to do her best to restore some of its built-in
800
functionality.
hours logged in.
Alas, Mineru was at a loss when it came to returning Zelda to her own era. She did, however, share her knowledge of draconification, a forbidden act by which a secret stone transforms
Draconification?
a person into an eternal dragon
Whoa.
at the cost of their heart and mind. Aware that making such a sacrifice would not remedy her situation, Zelda found herself unsure of how to proceed. But after a few words of encouragement from Rauru, she decided to speak with Sonia to learn more about the Queen's ability to manipulate time.
I think it's just Twilight Princess is not on Switch, right? That's the only one out of all the Zelda, well, and the DS and 3DS games. Aware that making such a sacrifice would not remedy her situation, Zelda found herself unsure of how to proceed, but after a few words of encouragement from Rauru, she decided to speak with Sonia to learn more about the Queen's ability to manipulate time.
So, Lady Zelda, are you getting used to life here at the castle?
Oh yes, each day has been more wonderful than the last. I've already learned a great many things from King Rauru and Queen Sonia, of course. But nothing compares to Mineru's incredible research. To think I would find myself riding atop a construct.
Well, I'm glad one of us was happy about it. Ever since you arrived, it's
like
just
the
been
Iron Man
one eventful
montage here.
day after the next.
Still early,
Remember when His
David
Majesty
Pliskin.
snuck off from his duties, and we were foolish enough to join him?
It wasn't long until Queen Sonia found us, and she certainly wasn't happy when she did.
Now, after you, my lady.
A lot of cutscenes. I got to hack and slash for a little bit. I'm not used to
is what we
like
call an envoy mask.
the Hideo
Envoy.
Kojima Zelda experience here.
Yes. Each depicts one of the sacred beasts that guard our kingdom. Divine protectors we Hylians have worshipped since long ago. When the Zora, the Rito, and now the Gorons forged their pacts with Hyrule, we presented their leaders with one of those masks. Proof of our alliance and the trust we bear for one another.
Muso games. Muso? Is that how you pronounce it? David Pliskin?
Even at this early stage, it's clear that Hyrule is on good terms with the other leaders. Though, what of the Gerudo?
What indeed? To be honest, we had hoped to join hands with them as well. But their desert tribes have begun to encroach on neighboring lands, in search of more fertile territory to call home. In times past, there was no shortage of Gerudo voices seeking cooperation with the continent at large.
Abs.
But those voices have grown far weaker of late. And I expect them to stay as such, given the Gerudo's current chieftain, the only male born to their tribe in the past 100 years. Now then, it's time for your training. Rauru mentioned he'll be joining us as well. Show him your best, Zelda.
I will.
I like it. Faps. I like it, Faps, but sometimes it is a little bit of a slower sort of entree when you're streaming it. I'll definitely say that. But yes, I like the density of story for sure. I can't always follow every single thing, and then when you get into hours of gameplay, it's like, what were they trying to tell me with that little story cutscene? That's one of the things that I appreciate about Dragon Quest 1 and 2. Lots of games are doing this, but you can basically save the lore at any point and then kind of reread it and get caught up on what people were saying. Okay, so unique skill, hold R, and then it's plus Y, X, and A and B. Okay, so either one of them. Unique skills, okay, here we go. But yeah, I like when the developers are endeavoring to build us a complex story with rich characters, take us into their universe with a lot of thought and a lot of ambition. I like that a lot. And, you know, we can tease Kojima for how long we have to put the controller down, but, I mean, it ends up becoming almost every single one of his experiences is just so mesmerizing and freaking beautiful. I'm not the world's biggest Metal Gear Solid 2 fan, though, I do have to say. Loved a lot about that game, but it doesn't compare to 1 or 3 or 4 or 5. That's just me, though. I know a lot of people love that one. Okay, what am I doing? Hold R and then piercing light. There we go, piercing light. Freaking rad right there. Look at that. Sweet. You seem to be grasping the fundamentals, Ella. Would you? Nope. Let's go. Let's keep going. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I felt the same. No, man. Faps, don't ever think that. Everybody comes at their games the different way. Everybody's got a different perspective, and you like what you like, and that changes too over time. You know, like there's an evolution with what of your tastes. They evolve as you play and try a whole bunch of different things. I read these things out sometimes on my physical, and I'm not even aware of what I'm saying sometimes. Some of these screen names. A travel ration prepared by a culinary construct. Use it to recover hearts. Okay, here we go. Special rations. Display the special actions menu. Use special rations to restore health. Okay. Man, this just flies. Feels like there's a pretty great draw distance. There's a lot of characters on screen at the same time. You're not really seeing this engine struggle on this hardware at all here. Capture this outpost, okay. 100 KOs already. Oh, there you go. Bodies everywhere. Restless cricket. Once you gain a certain amount of EXP, your character will level up. Got some raw meat. It is cool how flexible. That's cool. It's cool how flexible this, you know, the gameplay engine, the structure of these. Is it Muso? Somebody correct me. How do you say it? What's the genre of this type of fighting game? But it can be transposed to a lot of different brands, you know, which is cool. Like the Fire Emblem one, and there's a Persona one. And it's like a so Muso. I'm gonna say Muso equals warrior. Little hack and slashy. Yeah, but it's like this expansion on because I think that the battles in a lot of the games that this and you know the sister series kind of evolved from are much more one-to-one, you versus an enemy one at a time kind of. So this is kind of like an imaginative expansion of that. That's cool. Using a lot of the you know, the art touchstones from these franchises that they're honoring and mimicking and extending in some ways. I dig it. But I did play too many of my of Dynasty Warriors, which was incredibly impressive the first couple of times, and then it was like, wow, these things come out a lot. But I much prefer stuff like this and the Fire Emblem one and the Persona one. Pretty damn cool. go, buddy.
Prepare yourself.
I love the slowing down time. That's pretty sweet.
If I may.
Hey, Pops, thank you so much. For someone on the fence and has never played one of these games, how would you say this qualifies for difficulty as far as accessibility as well? Can they be played in small sessions? Yes and yes. Super accessible. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, and it's a lot about taking over different territories and sort of hitting the objectives and accomplishing those. And then you're accumulating team members and watching them go off with their own abilities and stuff. But there's a lot of detail and lots of storytelling in this, and then this is threaded throughout all the most recent Zelda games. But it plays very straightforward. Like it's hack and slash type gameplay with some special moves, and you're getting a lot of visual stimulation. And there's lots of collectibles. So, yeah, I think there's tremendous value in these. I think the last two Age of Hyrule Warriors games have been super fun. And insane. Like, just crazy. Like, that's the one thing about all of these Warriors type games is... Like, there's just so much chaos. There's so many things happening on screen at the same time. That's kind of what we're doing here with these games, is celebrating that. It was at the roots of these types of games is celebrating the horsepower of the console technology that they first appeared on, and publishers and developers were really big on promoting how many different enemies you'd be facing at once. So it's madness, but it's fun. Okay, so I'm fighting the king now. There we go. You really get the feel and the value of these games when you start to collect other characters and they've got all kinds of new abilities. I don't even know who we get as playable in this. We'll discover together here. But you jump between the characters, and they'll be in different parts of the map, and you're bouncing between the characters as they're trying to defend an area or take over an area or complete an objective of some kind. It's cool. Okay. But on normal difficulty, you're not really feeling too threatened. Some of the bosses will get a little bit tough. That's been my experience with the Hyrule Warriors games. This one might be different, though. We'll find out. Hold Bow of Light. There we go. Sweet. This is very shiny. Loving the visual effects on screen here. It's pretty cool. Do I want any food? No, not yet. Okay, so you're watching your heart. Yeah, actually, I'm going to take some food. Let's go. All right. I think what makes, I buy physical. You're right. The short bursts will help you from burning out on the novelty of the experience, but what helps these games, the Hyrule Warriors games in particular, is the depth of the storytelling. And it does retain, and John Yumtop is correct on Twitch there, it retains the original artwork and style from the series it's based off of, which is great. Hey, Machine Gun Funk is here. Welcome. Can't wait to check this game out. It's on your Christmas list. Awesome. Oh, yes. Let's hope Santa's very good to you. Thanks for being a subscriber, pal. John Yomtov with the great backup there says Dynasty Wars was a huge demo of how much the PlayStation 2 could handle at the time. Yes, it was very impressive. I think the only issue with these Warriors-type games is that they flooded the market with them. And suddenly this brand new kind of idea became too saturated, which we've seen in the game industry over and over again. Okay, Sync Strike. Press L when your sync gauge and nearby allies are full. Here you go. A Sync Strike is a powerful attack performed by two characters working together. All right, let's do it. Fighting near an ally will gradually fill a character's sync gauge. All right.
I'm with you, Zelda.
Ooh, love the high five. Let's go. Sync Strikes with Sonia. Performing a finisher, okay. Love the positivity, hole and dance sock, and the great message. Don't give up on your dreams. That's right. And thank you for the super chat, my friend. Santa is coming soon. Oh my God. How many big games have we got left till the end of the year? What's that list looking like? I feel like it's holiday buyer's guide time and rocket and ray gun prep time. That was quite a productive bout, Zelda. How would you feel about sparring again? No, we're good. Kirby Air Riders in Prime 4, yes, on this machine, on Switch 2. Oh, that might still come through in a patch of some kind there, David Pliskin. Terminator 2D and Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime 4 is that one, isn't it, man? Assassin's Creed is coming out on Switch 2. And John Yomtop let me know that Sonic Racing Crossworlds is hitting Switch 2 in December. The Switch, it's out on Switch now, but it'll hit Switch 2 as its own version soon. That game's amazing.
Do you mind if we join you? We could use the practice.
What am I asking Santa for this year? I would love Santa to give my wife and daughter and I a little fun in the snow on the mountain, I think. I don't know if that means a little attempt to snowboard. It's been a few years since my wife and I have gone snowboarding. But my kid loves the snow, and I would just love to see her face light up with us playing in the snow. So that's what I want Santa. Well, that's what I want from Santa. All right, David Pliskin, my review will be, I've seen it. It's incredible. Spoiler alert. My review will be in tomorrow's Reviews on the Run. I want all of you guys to go and see Predator Badlands. It's amazing. And I want it to be a huge hit. I want the studio to hear that. I want Dan Trachtenberg was absolutely the right guy to direct it and sort of shape that universe that they're developing over there. And I want other studios to kind of take note. Like, that's how you handle beloved IP.
Is that all? Carry on.
I spoiled that it was good. Thanks a lot. Well, I spoiled my review. All right, okay. See, this one handles very different than Zelda here. Prey was amazing. Predator Badlands is turns it up to 11.
Fine.
Yeah, baby. Dodge. Dodge. Okay.
Simple enough matter.
200. Honestly, I think she could, David Pliskin. Has she seen Raiders of the Lost Ark? It's not a
Is that all?
it's not a bloody movie. It's on purpose. It's a PG-13. Awesome Tatum with Let It Die, Cosmic Invasion, Blood, Code Violet, Octopath Zero. Oh my god, Octopath Zero. Yeah, that's December as well. God, what a year. Deadpool and... oh, she's seen Deadpool and Wolverine? Oh my goodness. David Pliskin. Then yes, your daughter can handle it. Oh my god, man. My kid hasn't even seen Deadpool and Wolverine yet. Wow. Oh yeah. She'll be fine at Predator Badlands. Oh my god. You can basically see anything after Deadpool and Wolverine. I think you guys are ready for a Clockwork Orange at this point. Oh my god. Wow. Uncut gems. Like, just yeah, go right to the heavy stuff, man. Do it. Schindler's List. Let's go. That's hilarious.
Surrender!
I'm here!
All right. They're doing some pretty good butt kicking so far. Oh, nothing's ready. Okay.
I'd be honored.
Let's go. I love the combo attacks. It's making me want a new Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Yes. Oh, Blair Witch was so scary. I know that's the one thing, right? Awesome Tatum. Like, kids see brutal stuff so soon these days. Sometimes in just like 2-minute videos. Slow clap, actually, no. I haven't. Slow clap on Twitch asks, have I had to manage how much my daughter plays or what she plays? We are cognizant of the screen time that she's got, but she's involved in a lot of things. She's in a play. She's in the school paper, so she's taking photographs and things like that, and. She's in film club, and she's babysitting, and so there's a lot of things that are happening in her life beyond school, and then there's projects for school and stuff as well. So, yeah, she doesn't really overdo it on any one thing, which is great. Yeah, she's a well-rounded kid. The only thing that we're discovering, and I don't know if this is true for any of you guys that have kids in high school, is feels like when I was in high school, back in my day, like the importance of gym and PE, and like we were always playing sports, and it feels like that's a very regulated, segregated thing for kids in high school now. Like you have to sign up for a sports program. People aren't just picking up a basketball and playing at lunchtime and stuff like that, it feels like, unless that's your thing. And that's the only thing that I'd like her to be doing more of is like, you know, jumping around a little bit more, playing some. I played tons of floor hockey and basketball when I was a kid. But she's doing a ton. She's doing a ton of stuff. So no, we don't really have to watch we've had really big conversations with her about social media, so she's not allowed to get on any of that stuff. And we just don't let her sort of... I mean, geez, when that Charlie Kirk thing happened, not to bring everybody down, but I was so worried that one of her friends was going to send her a link to the video because it was everywhere, and I just said, I don't want my daughter to see that damn footage, and I don't think she did. But a lot of kids did. Oh, not to mention all the other horrible stuff that's floating around out there. Yeah, so we're cognizant of that. But no, we don't really have to. We have pretty open, frank conversations about too much
Zelda.
of any of this stuff.
Zelda.
Awesome, Tatum. Basketball at lunch was my middle school jam. Yeah,
King
big time.
Rauru, thank you. for
Oh, right
all
on.
your
This
help
game is on your
today.
list now. Right on. Borg one of 292.
all of a sudden?
That's the gig, man. That's why I stream so much. Like, there's no way that I can, go away and play everything and then come back and shoot a review and put all that stuff together. So that's what streaming all the time has really been about. Is just like, let's
For
see it
years,
together.
I never knew
great.
my own strength.
Thanks for
How
the
to
super
use
chat, my
this
friend.
power, that is. Were my mother still alive, I'm sure I would have learned it from her. Of course, many
Oh
others
yeah,
were
no,
there
I
in
get
her
it, man.
stead,
And
though
we've
never found my
David,
answers.
no judgment at all. Like,
But
we haven't
now,
shown our kid that yet,
discovering
but
the truth here
we've
like
come close
this,
and we've
I'm
talked
so
about it.
happy.
And she'd be fine.
I hope to be just like you and Queen Sonia one day, protecting my people, giving them a reason
I think
to live.
the secret, guys, is just to be tuned
In
into it
that
and to
case, there's
be
only one thing to do.
cognizant of,
Find a way to
um,
return you to your own era.
how much all of this stuff can be bad for
So
all
you
of
can
us.
become the protector your kingdom
Too much
needs.
of all of any of this stuff. Too much TV, too much sitting alone reading a book,
And
or just
whenever you
fully
need
just
us,
always reading.
Sonia and I will be
not
here.
not too bad, but reading
Our
comic
time
books or
spent
whatever.
with you,
You gotta
as
mix
brief
it
as
up
it's
in your
been,
life and
has
get out
already
and
meant the world to us.
spend some social time and just hang with pals and be offline.
Come. We should be getting home.
Vic sells 4 games a week from these. Well, it's more than anything. I think it's to solve, to sort of quench people's curiosity around these games, and I think the best way to do it, certainly the reviews that I've done in my career and what I, aspire to put together in the review pieces I do, have been to help guide you in some directions. But I think that streaming is such a very helpful component too. You get to see this stuff in real time, and I learned so much from your perspectives, you guys. Oh, Mecca. That's really cool. Stream forever. Ah, Daxmas. It's really fun. It really is fun. And who knew, man? Like, Jesus. This would have been a dream when I still remember going to E3 and I'd see, I think it was called Justin.tv or something like that. I'd see a guy with a camera on his head walking around the show floor and a sign saying Justin.tv, so before Twitch, and thinking, oh, wow, I guess people are watching stuff being live streamed all the time. That's the thing. That's what people are doing. And slowly started to see Twitch, grow and become a bigger part of the presence at the show, and the term that I'm a creator and I'm streaming all the time, like, started to really develop. And meanwhile, I'm with my team. We're making our TV show and trying to package it all together and get it up on TV for our daily content. Shooting in LA and finding a place to upload everything so that our editing team in Vancouver could put it together and put it on television. And people were on the show floor just like, yeah, well, they wouldn't have microphones, but I'm here at E3 and I've just played this and it's fun, It's different. And I've become one of those people. Yeah, it was Justin TV before Twitch. I remember when there were only like 3 gaming channels on Justin TV, Mecca says. It's easier to react than create. And there's room for both. There's room for both, and it's fun to put these these reviews on the run videos together, and to use my reactions of playing this stuff and hear some of those moments and stuff, and go sound up on some of it sometimes, and it's it all becomes part of the soup, all these ingredients. All right, here we go. Mineru, I've added some new features to your Puropad Zelda, as well as a wealth of information about this era. Its original functions are somewhat limited here, but it should still serve you well during your time with us.
Good.
It can also show you the status of each region, so be sure to use it to your advantage. I must say, it's a remarkable little device. If only I had the chance to speak with its creator. All right, a Hyrulean princess from the distant future. She hones her powers over time and light in search of a way home, while working tirelessly to aid her kingdom's ancient founders. Rauru, the first king of Hyrule and one of the last surviving Zonai. He wields the power of light and a secret stone borne by his people when they descended from the heavens long ago. Alright, advancing the campaign. Use the Hyrule map to choose your next destination, complete quests, and participate in battles to advance the story. Learning the Blade. Lady Zelda appears to be a bit anxious about training with the Blade of Light. I'd like to offer her some things to calm her nerves and fill her with the strength she needs to gain mastery over this new weapon. Linalia's journal. Materials needed. So I need to go and find some golden apples. I have tons of them. Okay, after delivering the necessary materials to complete a quest, you'll earn bonuses such as upgrades for your character or additional services you can use. Supply materials. Okay, there we go.
I wield this power for the good of all.
All it took was a nice meal to help Lady Zelda grow more comfortable with the training. When someone complimented her on her blade work, she smiled and mentioned she was simply following the example of a knight and friend from her own time. Press X to ready your bow, aim with L, and then use X to fire arrows of light. So I got some new strong attacks. Okay. Alright. Contributing to Hyrule. Complete quests in Hyrule's various regions to contribute to their original development. Raising your contribution level in a region will earn you an assortment of rewards. Okay. I guess the yellow icons are story quests. Completing quests and battles will add new destinations to the Hyrule map. Press R to locate the next story-related destination on the map. Aside quests. Characters may voice assorted thoughts and desires as the story progresses. To view these incidental musings, check the aside quest icon on the Hyrule map screen. Okay. Tobio's Hollow. Let's go. So we don't walk across the world.
Zelda busied herself with life in this new era.
Like tears.
Mineru invited the princess
We're
on
bouncing
a
to
survey
different
of the
areas.
depths. A gargantuan space beneath Hyrule that contains strange facilities, constructs, and relics from the Zonai who had once thrived on the surface. With the Zonai gone and their advanced civilization lost from the depths, the vast subterranean land had become rife with dangerous creatures and
Yeah, come on over.
which
What's your
hindered
job,
Mineru's
Daximus
investigations
Prime?
at every turn. Concerned for Zelda's safety, Rauru offered to join the two explorers as they ventured deep beneath Hyrule's surface. But unknown perils awaited them in the perpetual darkness.
I enjoy the games, Logical Lime 29. Thank you for being here, and I'm doing great. I hope you are as well. I was wondering what your feelings are on the other Hyrule Warriors games. I've enjoyed them, and I feel like they're great additions to the world building of the previous two Zelda games, which are exquisite, absolute masterpieces. Now, do I feel like the Hyrule Warriors games are as satisfying as Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom? No. But they are great embellishments, you know, and I mean, you're seeing it here. There's just an absolute adoration for the source, and everybody's trying to honor that, you know, and like these story elements are really fun. The combat's fun. They feel super arcadey, and I think a little less meaningful because there's a lot of like enemies just sort of disappearing and stuff.
All
but
the space was hidden
in terms of
underground?
the combat, but there's a lot of
Zelda,
beautiful
do try to
work
mind
here.
your step.
It's a celebration, right?
dangerous creatures reside here, as do abandoned constructs lost to time.
Right.
Installing security cameras 30 feet on. I would
The
probably
lands beneath
die on that
Hyrule's
first day.
surface are home to innumerable
I am a
sites of
soft
sacred
video
power.
game reviewer.
Sites which
I've
our
been
ancestors
indoors.
used to shield themselves
I can
as
interview
they
people, and
forged a
I've
path
been
through the
indoors playing and
impervious
reviewing
dark.
video games. I would not be the
They
best
would surely
installer.
prove useful for you and Rauru as
Whenever
well.
something breaks in our house, I'm like fully
Your powers of
exasperated,
light
like,
might grow even
gotta call a
stronger.
pro. You know?
Not far from here is a facility where I've been collecting constructs and such for my
They are
research.
addictive. Absolutely logical line.
I haven't dared explore the darkness beyond, however. There's only so much I can do alone. Without help, that is. But finally, we have the perfect chance to further our knowledge. Come. We can use the workshop ahead to make ready
It's
for our
very
journey.
pretty.
That's the facility you mentioned using for your research, yes? I'm excited to see what it's like.
I primarily use it as a storage area for relics that I lack the space for in my study.
Zonai relics. I can't believe I'll actually get to see them for myself.
You two are
Echoes
getting
of Wisdom
along
is
even
very
better than I
special, isn't it?
expected.
I really enjoyed it, but I have like a whole new appreciation for the game since I've checked it out on Switch 2. I haven't had time to go back and complete it or anything. I've just played it for like an hour or something, but I was like, wow, this is
that
so
your workshop,
fantastic
Mineru?
on this device.
Indeed it is. Let's use it to
Same
get
with
ourselves prepared
Link's
for the
Awakening, the
investigation
remake.
ahead.
You know, as Zelda fans, we are really freaking spoiled, you know? And these games, they don't sell in the numbers like an Animal Crossing does or a Mario Kart does. But Nintendo really has crafted something just exquisite and beautiful with the Zelda universe, and there's just so many great experiences that you can play from that, from the franchise on these modern platforms, whether you have the Switch 1 or Switch 2. We're very lucky. I couldn't believe Breath of the Wild, man. I could not
There's
believe
no
it. It
telling
was like a
what dangers may lie
Miyazaki
before us,
movie that you could
which
play.
is precisely what these Zonai devices are for.
Omni Slash, I'm having a great afternoon. Thanks for being here. Echoes is absolutely gorgeous on Switch 2, right, Brett? Little early, Hip Hop Dan. First step is, and I just chatted with Lee at PNP Games. We're going to partner up and do a holiday buyer's guide, and so we're going to go through the best for each of the platforms together first, and then that helps me kind of reacquaint myself with my favorites from the year, collect a bunch of footage, and then start thinking about where we're going with the Rocket and Reagan Awards. But there's still, I don't know, 10, 15 games coming out before the end of the year that are massive and important and we got to check out. Plus, there's been lots of indie stuff that I've done a pretty good job actually hitting a lot of indie games over the year, but there's still a few that I haven't had any time with. And I'll try to get to those, try to stream them, try to talk about them. Now, I think I can switch. I have to reacquaint myself with the mechanics here, but I think I can switch to the different characters. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. So the there's motion controls, I think. Tears throwback right here. Burn! Oh man, I'm so happy for you. Gamer Gourmets just got a Switch 2. Went to London Drugs and picked up a Switch 2. I'm a big London Drugs fan, actually. This stream is not sponsored by them, but man, we shop there a lot. Pretty incredible. They have everything in that friggin' store. It's like you walk in, you buy toothpaste and an arcade machine, thermos, a lamp, and
What?
a fridge, and a candy bar, and and a TV. It's crazy. Good evening, Jack Hopkins. Great to have you. Yeah, I think so, Darth Taz. Last year we went too long, though. I took that in. So we need to be a little more focused this year. But we will chat about a lot of things. Right, Slow Clap? I bought my TV there. But you just wouldn't think. I bought my TV at a drugstore. Okay. There was one Vancouver, Daximus Prime, and I'm not trying to like wish this upon us, but there was one Vancouver, or one November in Vancouver, where it rained every day. Every day. At the end of the month, I think my wife and I just looked at each other and we just started laughing like a couple of lunatics. It's like, how is this possible? How does it rain every day in a month? And yeah, I'll never forget it. Okay, so I need to invert that. I gotta fix that right now. How do I do it? System. There we go. Options. Control settings. Invert camera, yes. Invert, yes. There we go. Auto lock on, yes, 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 yes. Okay, we're good. I buy physical. Felt very Gotham City. Apply. There we go. No, roof was fine, thankfully. Just our sanity was being tested there. 5-star only. Mykonos, Greece only gets 2 weeks of rain per calendar year. Should we all go to Mykonos, Greece? Is that where the EP meetup should be? Mykonos? I love Greek food. It's one of my favorite ways to enjoy food. Greek food. Everything's better on pita bread. Everything. Hey, Fuggy. Or Fuji. Good to see you. Mario Kart World is an excellent game. Don't let anybody tell you that anything about that. That is an amazing game. And more will be coming, but it is excellent at its base level. They've done some patches and some updates already. Mario Kart World is incredible. It looks like a frickin' cartoon. It looks like an animated movie. This is pretty damn fun.
Oh, Zelda!
I'm King
Okay,
Rauru.
so now we
Very
can
well.
switch between them. Okay,
Let's see
cool.
if I can help.
I'm liking this one wheel. Love it. Okay, search for the entrance to the ruins. Bone Jam for life, yeah. I mean, the benefits from all that rain is the green that we get, you know? And then for big chunks of the year, especially August, and often in October, you're just mesmerized by what Vancouver offers. You know, the green, and in the fall, it's the color changes and everything. It's just beautiful. we are all set. Aren't we? Did anybody see One Battle After Another? And you tell me if I'm crazy, but if you saw One Battle After Another, the fantastic Paul Thomas Anderson film starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Benicio del Toro and Sean Penn, such a good movie. Soundtrack was incredible in that film as well. But man, did it remind me of Tears of the Kingdom. It reminded me of the music from Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, right on, Stephen Watts. Did anybody else feel that? The chaotic piano, centric themes of that film? It reminded me of Tears of the Kingdom. 7.5 out of 10 from you, Hip Hop. Oh, this is Tears of the Kingdom time frame-ish. Fuji, I think it's before the events of Tears of the Kingdom. Not I Buy Physical's cup of tea. Cuppa. Search for the entrance. Well, it's right here, isn't it? What do I gotta do? It's over this way. Got some pose. Dolan FSC, good to see you. Oh yeah, Dill's. It's got some heavy, pertinent stuff. Have we got Ents? We got walking trees going? Thousands of years before Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, it's like right at the beginning of this whole franchise. Is it thousands though? Dr. Mikey Brown laying it all out for us. This takes place during the time Zelda disappears at the beginning of Tears. This is where she went in time. Beautiful.
Take this. It's over.
So it kind of fills in some of the gaps, some of the mystery. We'll make that happen, Daximus. Oh, yes. Absolutely, Slow Clap. Perfect gaming weather. You know it. Okay, we just came from here. Okay, here we go.
Take this.
You spend a lot of time in the dark in Tears of the Kingdom, Bork. I like that these Zonai have full control over all of these
I have you.
creations here. It's pretty damn cool.
Take this. I have you.
Hey, Elegos, great to have you. Thank you very much.
It's over. Take this. I have you. Take this. I have you. Sacred light.
Yeah, this is fun. All right, this is opening up nicely. Yes. I love the high five attacks.
I press on!
Prepare yourself.
Very fun.
One victory.
Gabriel Perez, welcome. Wasn't his stuff I agree with you, Eternal CMO. Wasn't his stuff in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood where he was fretting about how his acting was in that Western? Where he's freaking out in his trailer. And then he goes out and just crushes it in that scene with the little girl, I think, is his scene partner. And he was acting and playing an actor afraid of their acting and having to hit the marks in every single level. That was some of the best creative work I've seen from an actor ever. It was absolutely insane. It was so good. Don't let FSC 7 stream streak. You love to see it, man. Thank you for the support. Fist bump on that. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, he was totally empathetic in that piece. So good, right? Oh my god.
What?
Taximus Prime with the great pro tip: don't play Mario Kart World with your loved ones. Well, you know, I've come to peace with the fact that my daughter can kick my ass at Mario Kart. She's very good. She's got her own Switch. She's got that game, and she does play online with her bud. There's a couple of buds that have Switch 2s, and she's gotten very good, man. Knockout Cool will make you a very good Mario Kart World player. Frox! Let us eat some special rations. I'll get next to my comrades here and press the high five button. I don't think we have that meter quite ready yet.
Piercing light.
Oh!
I won't fall.
Sweet! So you can switch at specific times. And you can jump on. Shadow of the Colossus time here. This is great. Jump off.
Carry on. I endure. Mineru.
I endure.
Take this.
It's pretty cool. We're playing some of the legends from Zelda. We're going back in time here. I like that a lot.
Not done. Rauru.
Mineru.
Let's see if I can help. Rauru.
Zelda.
Understood.
Loving all this voice work. Sweet. Weak point smash.
Well then. This should do it.
With my aid.
Got you. Hey, Wyek! Thank you for the kind comment, man. That's awesome. Used to love watching EP After Work 10 to 12 years ago. Saw Marissa on TSN and remember this epic show. Glad you're still around. I love what I get to do. And I've been, you know, very, very privileged and blessed to have people supporting me for a very long time. And, you know, honestly, we left television but had all this cool technology to be able to continue doing what we're doing and reaching lots of people. And It's
next?
amazing. And I appreciate you watching then, and thank you for finding us now. And I hope you hit that sub button. And something you should know if you're new, and anybody else that might be lurking out there, every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. we premiere a classic episode from our archive, which is thousands of episodes of television covering the video game industry. This weekend it's Season 8, Episode 8 from 2001. Just took a quick glimpse at it as I'm exporting it and about to upload. It's a good one. We talked with lots of cool people about lots of big games hidden for the first time back then, so it's always a lot of fun to check those out again. And I jump in the chat, actually, because it's a premiere, and we just talk about all the stuff that's that we're getting to re-experience again. So join us Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. Pacific. It's morning for me, anyways. Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. Pacific on our YouTube channel. Thanks for being there and supporting, and thanks for the super chat. Wyek, thanks for being here. Super cool. Every time I see Vic, I get nostalgia for 2002, 2004 era G4. Hoping soon you'll be getting to the Judgment Day reviews on the run episodes in the near future. I'll have some good news about that very soon for you, Lewis. All right, I've been playing my Switch 2 nonstop since its release. Such an amazing piece of hardware. That's a very cool thing to hear, Solid Python. I'm very happy that you're loving this machine. I think Nintendo's done a good job this year, man. Might not be quite as exciting as that 2017 launch year for the Switch 1, because it was all brand new, you know, and we had Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart, and especially Breath of the Wild. But this has been a really strong first year for a Nintendo console, let's be honest. Excellent games, being able to play most of your Switch 1 library, if not all of it. Upgrades to Switch 1 titles, GameCube being added to Nintendo Switch Online. Pretty damn solid. Omni Slash picked this up. It's not really the job, but I love showing off these things, and then you guys can make your own choices. And then, thoughts and reviews coming up. That Cyberpunk port is amazing. 100% awesome, Tatum. I'm so happy that people picked up the Switch 2, had never played Cyberpunk, and then got to play that incredible game for the first time, and it runs pretty damn well on the Switch 2. It's not, like a 5090 PC, which is going to cost you, what, $4,000, $5,000 or whatever? But it runs pretty damn well, and you can play it at the bus stop, which is nuts. All right, seek out the sacred power. You know what else is nuts? Is you can play Cyberpunk, and then you can go boop 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 over to the Game Boy, classics icon, and then play Donkey Kong from 1994, and that's also awesome on Nintendo Switch 2. That's one of the coolest things about the Switch platform. There we go. This is cool. Yes! Yes, Rock Monster. We are coming for you. I love that. This is so shiny. Oh, yeah, baby. We are on the construct. Let's go. Smash. Oh, yeah, this is cool. Now, we could do a lot of this same stuff on the previous Hyrule games. But it didn't look like this. And it didn't run like this. This is slick. Yes. Hey, we got a chest. I basically became the Hulk right there, didn't I? Awesome, too. Like that. Slow Clap says, I'm jealous of anyone who gets to play Cyberpunk for the first time. True that, right? Oh, there you go, Jeannie Love. The first Hyrule Warriors is the one card I keep in my Switch 2. Yeah, they run better on Switch 2, don't they? The other Hyrule Warriors games. To be honest, I had such great plans to be able to go back and replay a lot of my Switch 1 software and do all kinds of content on... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I used a special move at the wrong time. Can I not pick that up? I guess I don't need it. Okay. I wanted to do a video of all the... But Nintendo's been busy and the third-party publishers have been busy upgrading a lot of that stuff. And there's just been too many new games, so I haven't been able to go back and play a lot of the Switch 1 stuff on Switch 2. But there's a lot of Switch 1 games that run much better on this platform. Ooh, what is the one game you wish I could play again for the first time? Stephen Watts, that's an excellent question. I think it would be Uncharted 2. It would be Uncharted 2. That was so... you guys know what a huge indie fan I am and what a massive Naughty Dog fan I am. I would love to play Uncharted 2 with, The Last of Us Part 2 Definitive Edition or whatever. What do they call them? The Last of Us Part 2. The most recent edition of The Last of Us Part 2. With that kind of technology and care on that game. And only have played Uncharted 1 in its original PS3 form, and then come to Uncharted 2 with that much love, and the remastered, just, wouldn't that be amazing? Uncharted 2 was just staggering, the upgrade from 1 to 2 on PS3 was just what? Still one of my favorite openings in a video game of all time. But to have never played any of the sequels or anything, and just go from 1 on PS3 to a remastered version of Uncharted 2, that would be incredible. But you can't go back. I guess you can,
I'm with you.
Because I'm in that era. I'm in that era as a video game critic and a reviewer and a commentator. I am constantly playing remakes and remasters of games that I reviewed back then. It's very surreal to have been in this job doing the same thing and have reviewed those games back then and have thoughts on them from then. It's surreal to go back and play those games again now, period. Any classic games, playing Super Metroid again is amazing. But it is also especially surreal to have reviewed it and then play the remake and review the remake. And it's Silent Hill 2 is a great recent example. It's nuts. Jeannie Love, you had a great question there, Stephen Watts. Jeannie Love says, I would love to play Zelda 3 for the first time again.
What next?
Why does the inevitable passage of time make me sad? There's beauty in it, Wyack. There's beauty in it. And, there's also beauty in, as we get older and recognizing that quest for perfection that we all pursue. I don't know. It isn't as significant as we thought when we were younger. Perfection is elusive, and the imperfections are perfect. And it's great to just recognize that. And sometimes when you play an old game and it's not perfect, it makes you appreciate it even more. It's a weird dichotomy there, I find that a lot with classic superhero games. I was doing that side-scrolling superheroes thing, and I was playing these games like Batman Returns on the Super Nintendo. That was kind of perfect in its time. This is kind of the flip on that. It was kind of perfect in its time, but I was playing so many side-scrolling superhero games. And then I played Batman Returns on Super Nintendo again. And although I appreciated its artistic quality, I didn't find it as rewarding to play as something like Turtles in Time, also for the Super Nintendo. Yeah, but when you're young, you are always critiquing everything, and you're always looking at everything and trying to position everything around this idea of what you have around perfection, and there's no such thing. And that's okay. Okay, what am I doing? What's it telling me to do here? Investigate the sites of sacred power. What am I doing? Why is it shining on that? Is it telling me to do something? Okay, here we go. Investigate the sites of sacred power. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to these icons over there. Let's eat, though, because I'm getting hurt. How's everybody else doing? Everybody else is okay. All right, here we go. Batman animated on the Super Nintendo and the Genesis. 2 totally different games. 2 perfect games. But there's no such thing. What does amor fati mean? I buy physical. Fallout 3 for the first time again. I think you are probably going to get the chance to play Fallout 3 remade for the first time. I'm sure that there's a remake for that coming. Oh, I'm an idiot. Just drops the bomb. Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out on November 19th. So we're a year away from Grand Theft Auto 6. Whoa. Love over fate. Huh. Okay. It's Nietzsche. They just posted it. Yeah, that felt like a news break. When you're in chat here and you've got news like that, go full all caps on breaking, and I'll read it out and let people know. But that's nuts. John Yomtov's always good at doing that. He's like our gaming news network over here whenever I stream. But that's huge news, man. I think that creates a nice big open window for a lot of 2026 games to come out before Grand Theft Auto 6. That is a big old good luck to Call of Duty next year. That's what that is. That's huge. Indeed, Pixels are not dead. I don't know what your handle is there, but Pixels, yes, indeed, play forever. Okay, let's go. There we go. Yeah, the super attack is great. Grand Theft Auto 6 on PS6 is going to be a big deal, because we're probably going to get teased. Honestly, we might get teased on a PlayStation 6. Actually, it won't happen before the holidays. No, it won't happen before the holidays. But we may get teased on a PlayStation 6 as early as January 2026. Or 2027, I mean.
Prepare yourself! A hard-won victory!
That sounded legit. As soon as I'm an idiot posted it, I had a feeling that he was telling the truth. Nolan FSC's already taken November off of work right there. Right in the middle of Game Avalanche. Game Avalanche disruption. So that's got to drive the budget of that game. It's currently estimated that it's $2 billion to make that game, and I think they're spending got to be spending 50 million a month or something making that game right now. Crazy. They got to have studios all over the world working on that. Okay, we got one more of these things to go and unlock. Here we go. Well, that is the challenge, right, Daximus Prime? It's got to not just look pretty and be the most staggering piece of production. It's got to be a fun game to play. That's always the challenge. Oh yeah, this is Stephen Watts. I'm an idiot, which is one of the people here, not me confessing anything. Already confirmed that.
I won't fall. By my power. Prepare yourself. One victory.
I stream generally, I haven't been able to sort of confirm this every week, but I've been pretty consistently streaming Monday through Thursday for at least a few hours each of those days. Yesterday I streamed, was it Dragon Quest yesterday? What the hell did I... No, I streamed Ball Pit yesterday for a couple hours, a few hours. We all got a good taste of what that game was. The day before, I streamed Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD remake, HD 2D remake, and I streamed 1 in the morning for a few hours and 2 in the afternoon for a few hours. So I put a good 6 hours in. Can't do 5 or 6 hours every day. My body would revolt on me. But I generally like to stream for 3 or 4 hours Monday through Thursday. And I like to get going usually by 11 o'clock Pacific. But sometimes it's earlier and sometimes it's later. Because there's other things going on. I've got meetings and I'm working on classic stuff, and you know, I'm talking with different people about different things, and family obligations, all kinds of other things going on, and screenings. I review movies and stuff too, so sometimes I have morning screenings. Yesterday I saw a movie, which I will be reviewing this week. So I end up having crazy busy weeks, guys, as I think you can probably guess. But it's all crazy fun, wonderful stuff that I get to do. I am going to review the new Predator movie, and I've been spoiling that I love it. It's an amazing film. I also have an interview with the director that's going to be included in tomorrow's Reviews on the Run. That's right, JPJ. So I start on production for reviews, for tomorrow's reviews, after I stream today.
One victory. Prepare yourself.
There we go. Captured.
That's all I have.
Oh, why did I do that? I've done that a couple times here. Ball Pit's incredible, isn't it, Genie Love? What a fun game.
Are you ready to go, Mineru?
What are we doing in the camp here? Special rations and batteries have been replenished. Nice. Okay, cool. And that heals your hearts. Perfect.
King Rauru.
Mineru!
Let's see
Great.
if I can help.
Okay.
I have you. Take this.
Nice. Smell like Green Lantern here, Mineru. A great big Green Lantern vibe. I love it. And yes, that's a note to the DC people. Whoever you are in charge of DC games, make us a Green Lantern game.
It's over. Take this.
I have you.
Oh yeah, the whole family is into games. Absolutely, Stephen Watts. Nobody can be as hardcore as me in our fam, but yeah, absolutely.
I am ready.
My daughter is a big fan of games that allow you to create things, so she is super psyched about the Animal Crossing upgrades that are coming, and playing it on the Switch too. Yeah, rest in peace, Wonder Woman game, indeed. And Monolith. Oh my god, that's a heartbreak, man. I can't imagine the stress that the Warner Brothers games teams are going through right now, because they don't know what their future is, right? They're on the auction block. They might be owned by Netflix. The world is so strange. The consolidation that's happening, this constant tumult in the business world, all of it driven, I think, greatly by the, the stock values of AI right now, which is nuts.
Not yet.
The family that games together stays together. Yeah, my wife is just like an assassin in Dr. Mario, I will tell you that, man. She's amazing at that and Mario Kart. She doesn't play tons of games, but the games that she does play, she's very good at. She's quite competitive. We all are. I'm the come on, let's play this guy, and then I'm competitive, but I don't get too vocal unless I'm terrible. If I'm just sucking at something, I'll get a little vocal there. But my wife and daughter are both very competitive. They're both good players. Pixels. This is an amazing industry, man. That's a very kind comment, thank you. This is an amazing industry, this video game industry, and it's filled with incredibly talented, generous, charming, intelligent, passionate people. And I really hate that so much of the commentary around games has become reduced to just uninformed negativity. And, I don't know, like people that are just about hoping for its demise, And meanwhile, every week in the content that I'm doing, I'm looking at such amazing stuff, And I think a lot of the people that are watching right now, that have been watching some of the streams, can attest to that. We've been playing some incredible games this year.
I have you. It's over.
I do hear from a lot of people that, through the EP Classic stuff for sure, but also the new material that I put out there. That there's a lot of people that watch my stuff that I you know, you never know who's watching, but they appreciate it, you know, and they appreciate my perspective, and that I'm not just one of these frickin' grifters out there that's just always complaining about everything and hates everything. Borg Cube, thank you so much for the super chat with the prophetic and absolutely true statement of the family that games together stays together. Hell yes. Daximus Prime, you and the wife, you play Diablo 4 together? I love that.
What?
Star-Lord is here on Twitch. Good to have you. Is that true for a lot of you guys? Do you play with your fam? Do you play with your significant other or your kids? I love hearing that. A little bit of a boss fight. I honestly haven't felt too challenged at all. I've been able to, you know, read comments and try to put like sentences that make sense together in some of my replies. That usually means that I'm not having to like drill down and focus. You guys have seen me play some games where I'm like totally deathly quiet, just trying to survive. I'm sure we're gonna get to that point in this though. So far, so good. I don't quite know when I can... Oh, there we go. So we have to have two... The blue marker around the two characters has to happen. I get it now. And then you can do the combined attacks, which is pretty great.
It's over.
Look at this! I love the flashiness, man.
Now then.
Woo!
Simple enough, matter.
Success. Dr. Mario rules, man. Timeless game. Drew Mega says, my wife has absolutely no interest in video games. You just gotta find that one.
Yes.
Logical Lime says, my husband and I stream together. It's always a lot of fun. Love to read that. That's awesome. There you go. YX says, nothing like a FIFA party gets heated and intense. Yeah, I try to bring my kid in on the sports games, but I think sports games, they need to simplify. That's why I'm glad about that
Just
NBA
what we were
run.
hoping to find.
What's it called? In the Run or something like that?
Mineru.
Or NBA On the Run. We need, like, the arcade sports, super accessible sports games to come back, because those are really fun couch co-op experiences. And Controverse Gaming is playing this with his wife. That's great. Awesome Tatum said, my wife never liked gaming until Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing was so enormous, man. Animal Crossing was the... You guys know I comment on CNN from time to time, and that was the game that opened that door. You know, Animal Crossing came out in 2020 in the throes of the pandemic, and it was that experience that the world was joined in, you know? And then CNN reached out and said, would you like to talk to us about Animal Crossing and why it's so meaningful for so many people out there? And I said, of course.
Look here.
I love talking about good news around video games on the news. I do get, you know, the news reaches out to me from time to time when it's terrible stuff that's happening in the world and people are trying to blame video games, and I usually turn that right down. I usually say, you know what? No. Yeah, it's such low-hanging fruit, and you guys should be more ambitious than this. There's great stories around video games. Call me when you want to talk about the cool new studios that are in your city or the games that are making people's lives more fun and better. Reach out to me around that stuff. Neoskite says, I agreed, I miss the arcade sports games.
But I've never
They
seen
were
one
so
like this
integral.
before.
They were so
Please,
important in our industry, and I can't believe we've just slammed the door shut on that, you know?
The firm warning and the collapsed seal at the entrance. It stands to reason that this chamber was once locked away by a powerful magic. What slumbers here might very well be forbidden technology. Tools of the Zonai's demise.
We all need our own things, right, Dromega? Absolutely.
Yes.
The one thing about that
right.
with games, though, is, and I don't know if you feel this, but, you know,
Though,
sometimes I
that's
do
really
feel,
true,
and it was
then you're
honestly through
obliged to
Zelda I
study it
started to
from
feel that a
every
little bit.
angle.
Like, it felt so, like such a great reward for me, but I also could
It's better
hear
to
my
know
wife and kid
than
doing
to leave
something or
things
watching a
to
movie
chance.
upstairs or something, and I felt like, okay, I kind of wish I could share this with
Research
them.
it
You know?
however you like. I simply ask that you not activate it.
Yeah, Sam Fran, that's huge news
I
today, isn't it?
understand.
Thanks for being here.
Zelda, from this point on,
Oh, they all scare me. Why heck? A little less so when I'm playing on a stream, unless it's in VR, like
resealing the chamber should take priority
Final
for
Fantasy
now.
VII. We've talked about
Would you
this a little
care
bit
to
on
assist me,
streams.
Rauru?
Final Fantasy,
With
or not
pleasure.
Resident Evil 7 in VR. My God, that is horrifying. I'll tell you what's amazing about the handheld space in games now, though. Like, you can have a robust, legit AAA kind of escape, and you can be in your world of games, but because you've got these awesome handhelds, you can also, you know, not necessarily the best treat for your partners or your kids or whatever, but you can be around them while they're into something else, at least. You don't necessarily have to be, you know, hidden away in your gaming nook or your gaming theater or wherever you play on your big screen. You can kind of bring your AAA, you know, escapism and hang out with them a little bit. All right, here we go. Zonite Spiel, yes, I get all, or Steel, I get all of it. Great, I got all kinds of new materials. I'm sure that's to build all kinds of cool stuff. Oh, Pinhead, that's great to hear. My mom played. I remember getting her a DS and a bunch of cartridges, and she played some old Game Boy games and stuff like that. She was into games for sure. She had an iMac computer. We used to FaceTime. Rest in peace, Mom. I miss you. Go hug your mom today, okay, you guys? This stream is brought to you by Go Hug Your Mom, or give her a call or something, you know? Reach out while you can. Device dispenser. Alright, here we go. Put in all. What does that mean? Put in all. The grammar could be... that could be cleaned up a little bit. Put in. Insert materials. Yes. Okay, here we go.
What have we here?
Put all in. Right? Logical Lime? They have to do a lot of writing for games, and sometimes that UI writing is tricky. It's, you know, it's like, it has to be descriptive, and it has to tell you specifically what you need to do. You've acquired a new special action. Would you like to assign it now? Yes, I would. A time bomb. Oh, and I've got a freeze emitter. Let's put the time bomb.
This should do nicely.
That's good. Do I have multiple levels? Well, I've got a time bomb on. Already got it. Sure. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Wow, this is opening up. This is a massive game, you can just tell. Raging Sands. Recommended level 5. I have no idea what level I am. Oh, right there. So I'm fine then. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So I'm sticking mainline right now on the stream.
Between cultivating her newfound powers, assisting the royal court in a variety of manners, and delving deeper into construct technology, Zelda found herself leading a busy, yet ultimately fulfilling, existence in ancient Hyrule. One day, however, while training to manipulate time in Hyrule Field, Zelda and Sonia received an urgent report. A swarm of rampaging Molduga, giant creatures hailing from the Gerudo Desert, was heading straight for Hyrule Castle.
Ooh. Okay, there we go. That's right. That's why play is as important as work, right, Daximus Prime? That's what the whole thing around Play Forever is all about.
They've still not arrived?
No.
We're not alive to just work. Life does give you purpose, but it doesn't. Play, I think, gives you meaning, and having fun gives your life meaning. And appreciating art and enjoying art and enjoying love and time with people, that's what gives your life meaning.
Hyrule Castle? Precisely. And as we distract them with a
Right
Molduga
on, Stephen
swarm,
Watts. I'm
your
glad you're doing
army will
okay.
close in and strike from the north.
But why? What of those who desire peace? Impudent little.
You would disobey my orders, Ardy.
I'll do
Look
no
at those
such thing.
abs, right, Luke? Hard to resist.
Molduga are approaching our position.
It's more than we thought! It's a swarm!
Well, I don't know how long that fun will last, Wyek. I've thought about doing that, Stephen Watts. I haven't checked out Arc Raiders either. I've thought about those. My God, there's a lot of stuff out there, man. There's so many games. You know what I should do is I should stream Simpsons Fortnite with my kid, because she loves The Simpsons. That would be fun, talking with her and you guys about all the little in-jokes and everything. I've watched a bunch, but I'm not a diehard. Because, you know,
There it is.
I gotta pick my
The signal
battles.
from Chief Ganondorf.
Hey, Paul Gale, great to have you here, pal. Fun freaking game, isn't it? It's beautiful. They did a great job on this platform.
To the castle.
This is on Switch 1, though, I think, as well, right? I'm sure it's not as pretty as this.
We're under attack! A band of Gerudo, striking from the north.
I see. So this was their plan.
We march for battle! My king!
I'm coming with you.
Promise you'll be careful.
Yeah, man, Eternal CMO, that's precisely why it drives me insane to see people just revving up the hate machine around entertainment companies and creative people. And, like, you cannot like something, but then, like, to send out death threats and, you know, just I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying. I just can't stand it. People are just trying to make fun things, you know. Doesn't always succeed, but that's fine. We shouldn't have everything be great, because that creates its own issue, you know? Alright, here we go. I know, Fortnite is that dangerous game because I do love it. I actually fell in love with it again this year. It's so good. Like, you can't refute it. It's really freaking fun to play these damn battle royales with these cool characters. And then there's the racing and the music and the Lego. There's all these other ways in. But it's free. And so when you start playing it or showing it off, it's like, well, everybody could just play this. And then it's like, well, you know, there's a million other good games too that do cost money, but they're like, don't ignore them. There's lots of other excellent games out there, and you know, Fortnite doesn't really need our hype. Yeah, everybody's playing it. And it's like, I would hate to see a thing like Ball Pit not get any love or attention. And there's been even Lego Voyagers is another great example. That was an awesome game. I don't think many people even know about that game. And even a Lego game doesn't even need that much love because Lego's built in, you know. But you guys know what I'm saying. We're putting our attention on Lego or on Simpsons Fortnite. It's like, well, how many other thousands of cool entertainment products are being ignored now? Oopsies. You are so right, Pixels. Yeah, it drives me crazy too. Like, I loved Halo Infinite. I did not play Halo Infinite for 1,000 hours and then complain about the fact that there wasn't much endgame content. What I played, I loved. I loved the online play, and I loved the campaign. I thought it was so fun. And now people talk about it as it was this massive, terrible failure of an experience, and it sure was not. Might not have reinvigorated everybody's love for Halo, but it was great. Alright, Hyrule Warrior, here we go.
I'll not yield.
Alright, I'll mention that to her, Nolan. That's very kind of you to say that, by the way. Thank you. I feel the same way. I was actually just watching my stream with Ruby, my daughter, on Donkey Kong 94, showing her that game for the first time, the Game Boy game. She's not crazy about pixel classic games like that. I guess to her it's probably similar for a lot of us that would watch a black and white movie and be like, what is this? You know? People would watch things without color. Although as a kid, I used to think black and white movies were pretty cool. But not everybody does, and I get that. And I think it's the same to look at, you know, some classic games sometimes. But I think Donkey Kong 94 is really beautiful. Atari games, exactly. Alright, hold a moment, Rauru. Drew Mega agreed. I had a great time with Halo Infinite. Borg said Infinite not their cup of tea, but didn't hate it. All right, we set up a new camp. Yeah, I don't know if the remake is going to be the savior for Halo. That
fortune favors the bold.
I don't know. We'll see. What are we doing? What am I doing here? A fossilized resin with caramel-esque sheen. Okay. I'm looking at the game like because I'm reading the comments and I'm going back to the game. I was like, okay, you're telling me what I'm doing now? I'm kind of zoning into the experience of just playing it. Okay, it's fine. Great. We're sorted. Great, let's go. Auto. Okay, cool. Sure. Great. Okay. Return to battle. Here we go.
I have you.
A lot of people see think of it as just not the juggernaut that maybe expectations have placed it at. I don't know, Board Cube.
No surrender. It's over. Take this.
I think that had more to do with the install base of Xbox at the time, right? I just don't know if Halo was the console mover that they were hoping it was going to be.
I have you. The end has come.
This is so freaking flashy. It's so cool. Like, there's just so many things happening at the same time.
Take this.
Going away from the action. The Gerudo captains, come on, let's go.
Zelda.
Without delay.
What is Zelda doing in there? Look at that!
Still here. By my power. I take care of it. Break it.
Gotcha. I will say this from playing this for the last couple hours here. It runs way better than any of the Muso games that I've played before, any of these warrior type games. But I don't know how different it is from the other ones that I've played. I don't know if there's been an exponential kind of increase in experience, you know? Like, I love the world building, I love the storytelling, the characters, the moves, the animations, the frame rate, beautiful music, awesome. Lots of voice acting. But it feels like a lot of the games that I've played before from the Hyrule Warriors franchise and also the other Warriors games I've played in other franchises. It's not a reinvention of the idea, you know? But I also think because it runs so well, this might be the... And it's a prequel kind of thing, going way back in time. This might be a good one to start with. Sweet, there we go.
Very well.
It's so freaking flashy.
That won't do. A simple enough matter.
All right, we got 3 of 4 captains.
Now then,
Mineru!
let's see if I can help. It's over.
Wow.
Take this. I am ready.
The constructs that Mineru creates are amazing.
Ready.
Love it.
A show of my talent over
Wow. So good. She's fully Green Lantern.
It's over.
We're heading to enemy commander's location. Let's go.
No. Too close. I have you. Risky. Take this. Zelda.
Without delay.
Oh, why are you way back here, Zelda? There we go.
Very well. Mineru!
Let's see if I can.
This is great.
What?
This might be the first real big challenge of the game right here. I'm feeling that.
It's over. Not yet. I have you.
Let's go. Tag team.
Zelda.
Without delay. Together for Hyrule.
There we go.
Long may she prosper. I press on!
What's the Wolverine date? Eternal? I think it's November next year, isn't it? It was probably to give GTA a lot of space. They'll move Wolverine. It might come out earlier. ETA is fall 2026. I think it'll come out in the summer. I think it's probably done.
In support. Must take aim.
Wow.
Rauru.
Okay.
A simple enough matter.
Zelda. Without
Very well. In Hyrule's name, I have you!
Mineru! Let's see if I can. Take the show of might. I have you. Now be gone. A challenge overcome. Take this. I have you. I am ready. Take this. I'm all right. We must hold it together. A show of might. My vision blurs. It's over.
Wow. This is amazing. Oh, they're still alive.
We stand united
And fight as one.
This is wicked. The battle feels just like previous Warriors games. It feels kind of MMO-like, you know. There is a Twitch component to it. Oh, they got me. First defeat. Okay, here we go. Like a Twitchy type component to it, but it also feels like I'm waiting for powers to regenerate and stuff. You know what I didn't do is I never looked at my health.
I endure.
Never guard.
Mineru!
See if I can. Too close. I can always count on you.
Go.
I won't let you down.
Yeah, we've been talking about that, John Yamtop. Marvel 1943 also officially delayed as well. Eternal CMO, is that new?
It's over.
Awesome.
The end has come.
Look at this.
A challenge overcome. Take this. It's over.
This is really, I mean, just as an art project, this is really freaking special. So Marvel 1943 just got
The end has
delayed
come.
as well. Interesting.
The end has
So
come.
maybe our crowded, wonderful 2026 might have some 2027 games. These things are not easy to make.
Ready. Zelda.
That's what part one.
Strength flows through me.
How did I guess I just wasn't looking at the health of one of my characters.
In Hyrule's name,
Good night, Artie.
I have you.
Wow. Look at the abuse this one warrior is taking from all of us. 7-Eleven's thinking Wolverine's getting pushed to 2027. I mean, it might come out earlier because it's ready, 7-Eleven, because of Grand Theft moving to November, and they'll want that space, or it's going to come out in 2027 because of... But it certainly won't come out in the same month as Grand Theft Auto. Great. This game looks great. Absolutely beautiful. Can't fault it on its presentation at all. When we're going to see the new God of War, you guys.
This is madness. Why would you?
Circumstances have changed.
Apologies, but this is where your story ends.
Ganondorf. I should have known he would betray us.
You see that, bud? Bad news. Those are shades. They're spirits, sorta. Ancient globs of evil that show up and attack people whenever the land's not doing so hot. And I guess those two are the ones controlling them?
We got Claptrap in this game. Everybody's in this game.
I can tell you that. You ask me, we're better off just sitting back and letting this... Bud, where you going? I'm supposed to be putting down roots, not sticking my nose in someone else's fight.
Cool. All
Can
right.
you please listen to me? I'm begging you here.
This is gorgeous.
All right, fine. You win. Just don't say I didn't warn ya. Wait up already.
Wow. The cutscenes look great, and then they get to the gameplay, and the models look better. I think this is what we're looking at, like Switch 1 cutscenes, and then we're playing the game, and we're on Switch 2. Oh man, this is really fun. Let's go, Calamo. Sweet. Man, Koei Tecmo knows how to make flashy things. I'll tell you that. You're doing great, bud. Nothing stronger than anything. Got a rocket. Okay. they need the combo button meter on the side of the screen there. After you've played it for a little while, it becomes quite self-evident. I wonder if I can take that off. Daximus saying, why couldn't this game come out when I was 8 years old? It's pretty cool, isn't it? Awesome Tatum.
Why did you save us?
I've been wondering the same thing myself. But my bud here's got a mind
Awesome,
of his own.
Superintendent.
Couldn't stop him
That's
if I
great to
tried.
hear.
And trust me, I did.
Even
I
so,
believe it is
I
co-op,
thank you.
JBJ.
As long as I draw breath, I can still claim my retribution.
You want revenge, huh? Don't you think a little reward for your daring savior should come first? And since we went through the trouble of saving your lives, it's gotta be something special. Something like this.
Super claptrap vibes
Even
of this
the
guy, huh?
fiercest winds don't feel like nothing at all with this bad boy. What do you say?
Well, yes, if you'd like it. But what will you use it for?
Isn't it obvious? This thing's gonna keep me standing once I finally take root. Here's the deal. When a Korok like me leaves home, we've gotta find a spot to settle down so we can grow big and tall. Start our own forest, you know? And once I find my spot, mind you, treasure here will keep me in place.
2-player co-op.
Make sure I've got the strongest branches this side of Hyrule. That's the whole reason I'm on this journey. You got that? Right. Well, I was.
It's pretty damn sweet, isn't it?
Somewhere like this, anyway. Come on, bud. We're out of here.
Look at this. Oh my god. This is frickin' slick as hell.
Let us go. That
Well,
villain dishonors our name.
I
and he
just
shall perish by my hand.
did a tag team with the Korok, and the Korok threw out all that fruit. That was cool. So you must be able to. Afternoon, Avatar guy.
We dispatched most of her guards, my lord. But we were obstructed by some manner of automaton.
She and a small band of companions have regrettably escaped your judgment. Forgive us, Lord Ganondorf.
An automaton.
Abs.
Very well.
My lord?
I finally have Rauru in the palm of my hand. Especially now that we've taken care of the traitors plaguing his kingdom, yes?
I don't know about that, Pops Plays. I mean, there's a lot of activity
No
on
more
screen and
delays.
visual effects and
Hyrule
things,
Castle
but
awaits.
At once.
the destructible world
It's time I
of
see these secret stones
Donkey
for
Kong Bonanza
myself.
is... Pops Plays asks the question, does this game push the system more than Donkey Kong Bonanza? And I think the
after the attack on Hyrule Castle,
voxel
Rauru received
destructibility
an
of Donkey Kong
visitor.
Bonanza is pretty incredible.
Ganondorf,
And there's so much
chief
going on.
of the
There is
Gerudo
slowdown in
people,
the game, and the
and a
developers
lone
were
male amongst them.
quite honest about that. So, from what I've seen so far, I
Claiming
think
to have
Bonanza
dealt
does a
with
bit
the
more.
renegade Gerudo faction that struck at Hyrule Castle. Ganondorf then pledged to serve the kingdom as a show of good faith. But Zelda could sense the cruel ambition behind Ganondorf's words, behind even his very name. While Rauru shared in this concern, he deemed it best to accept the Gerudo's fealty, in hopes of more closely watching over their chieftain's actions.
Great to have you here, Board Cube. Thank you so much for the support, my friend. I don't know who voiced Calamo, but it sounds a bit like Claptrap, doesn't it?
You seem distressed.
King Rauru says there's little for us to be worried about, but... that man's name bears dark memories. In my era,
Zelda. Time can be a dangerous entity, even for those who control it like us.
Yeah, I think this is the
future must
Hyrule
remain
Warriors game to
unknown.
start with,
Right?
Yes.
if you haven't played any of them.
The Molduga attack was unquestionably that man's doing. Given an opening, he will bare his fangs and bring about even worse. until Hyrule itself is no more.
Yeah, I heard WWE on Switch 2 was a big deal.
Represent all
Steven
of the
wants.
good.
I'm not a big wrestling guy,
Rather
so I
than
never
war,
bugged 2K
some
for
still seek a path
review
of
code on that
mutual
one.
prosperity.
But
We
I heard
can't
good
abandon
things.
those voices. Rauru founded this kingdom for all of its people. I'm certain he feels the same way.
Yes, I agree completely.
In times to come, my husband will be faced with countless difficult decisions like this. He will certainly lament choices he failed to make.
Pops
grow to
Blaze,
regret others
thank you
who
so
carried
much.
through.
Thanks for being here and
He's
supporting
more
me and
sensitive
watching the
than
show
he
back then, my friend.
Strangely enough, that sounds familiar.
Zelda, if he's ever struggling, I hope that you can help show him the way forward.
Me? I couldn't possibly.
If such advice were to come from you,
Mega Daffy,
he
good
might
to see you,
actually
bud.
decide to heed it.
I'll try, Queen Sonia.
A lot of W's in that sentence. The Wii U Wink Waker HD version. Wind Waker. Love it. Story progression quests. Some quests are directly tied to story progression and must be completed before you can proceed to the next story-related battle. Okay. Completed time, a time for review, complete Shadows in the Depths. Okay. Let's go. All right, here we go.
Yes. With my aid.
Very tough. Very
Let's not hold back.
You guys think they're going to put Grand Theft Auto 6 on Switch 2? That'd be funny if they're delaying it a year so it launches on Switch 2 at the same time.
Nothing at it.
course!
Focus!
Kicked his ass. Let's go get Typhon.
Very well. Too close. With all I've got! That won't do.
There we go.
No holding back! My leg looks good.
Yeah, baby. Yes!
Long may she prosper. There!
We missed it.
Very well. With all I've got! This should
Success.
Yes. Carry on. With my turn. That won't do. Strength flows through me. Zelda!
I won't fall! Steady! Not yet! No!
Why are Typhon and Kino now working with me?
This is nothing.
Fine. Now then. Too close. I'll knock you.
Yes.
Of course.
Okay. I think so. Down forward. Presentation's top notch. Runs great on the Switch 2. The storytelling is compelling because it's like the beginning of the beginning, you know? Like, there's lots of allusions and connections to what we know from later on in Breath and Tears. I'm really digging it. Switch to the depths map. Crazy. I haven't found it to be too especially difficult, though. Oh, lots of great voiceover, yeah, and excellent audio and sound work, John Yamtoff. I did beat Tears, JBJ. Took a long frickin' time. That's a big game. I didn't do everything in Tears, but I beat the game. I was ready for it to be done at the end. Mostly because I have other games to get to, always. But I was ready for it to be done. I like Breath more because of that. I never felt like it overstayed its welcome.
I have you. Take this.
Both games are incredible, though. I am controlling the camera constantly in this game. Okay, so we're gonna I've seen this environment already.
Take this.
Let's just get to the boss. We've seen all this stuff before.
It's over.
Zelda.
Without delay.
So when I get 250 of these things defeated, what happens? Oh, they open up. Okay, so I got 2 bosses to get to here. One down here. A choo-choo!
I wonder.
I agree. with you. Not yet. The show of my talent overcome.
Gotcha. So 2 choo-choos that we gotta go beat.
It's over. I have you. Take this. It's over. I have you.
Oh, Pixels, that's amazing, man. Thank you for watching for so long. Francisco, you rule. Roland Dan Sock, thank you for the support, my friend. Hope you're having a good day at work.
Take this. It's over. I have you. It's over. I have you. Take this. It's over. Challenge overcome.
It's lovely, Edwin. it's hypnotic is what it is, but it's really cool. You rock, JBJ. Thank you very much. I did my part, right, Superintendent? I did get a. You know what? I did buy a coffee that day, when you said go. Here's the $5 super chat or whatever you sent me. Go get a coffee. I did. After I finished the stream, I absolutely did. I went out and got one, so I appreciate it. I didn't get a peppermint latte. I don't eat sugar, so I try to stay away from like processed sugar. So I probably got myself an Americano and put some honey in it. That's so cool, man. Thank you. And thank you for the next super chat. Very generous. I appreciate that very much. Okay, Shadows in the Depths, complete. All right, now we want to go to this one, which I had to do those 2 side missions in order to unlock this one. So
having been accepted into Rauru's forces as an allied commander, Ganondorf promptly took
I just made some
up residence
date-sweetened
within the
cookies
walls
last
of
night
Hyrule
for the
Castle.
fam. Date-sweetened peanut butter, chocolate chip. Oh, my wife stays away from gluten, so I made some oat-based with oat flour, date-sweetened oat flour, chocolate chip peanut butter cookies last night, sweetened with dates and a little bit of honey and a little bit of maple syrup.
Under Hyrulean rule.
And they're
And
good.
the kingdom found itself amidst a period of great peace and tranquility.
Oh man, Prince! Oh my God, you saw me at the pumpkin patch. That's so cool. Thank you for saying hello, and thank you for being a first-time chatter. Appreciate that. What do we have? Prince Horrific? Love it. We had an amazing time at the pumpkin patch. I'll tell you though, our daughter's not a little kid anymore. I don't know if you met our kid when we said hello. I can't remember. But everything seems to be just accelerating. Like Halloween went by in a flash this year. You know, everything's just going faster, and it's a little bit freaky. And also, the games keep getting better and coming out faster. Well, at this time of the year. I know we have to wait for some of the big ones, but I think you guys know what I'm saying. Like, it's just like, here's a lot of good stuff. And this always happens towards the end of a life cycle with consoles, when there's a maturity around the technology and everybody understands what they're doing. I think this is a shapeshifter.
I thought you were inside, researching with Lady Mineru.
There's more than one door to the chamber, of course. Imagine if this were the only way in. A simple landslide would trap us forever.
Right, of course.
Shapeshifter.
Then please, go ahead.
Daxmus Prime says, welcome everybody on Twitch. YouTube says hi. That's awesome. You went as Art the Clown, Mr. Calavera. My wife and I didn't dress up this year. Part of it was it fell on a Friday, and I was putting together reviews on the run until the last minute, and also the baseball game was happening. It was a crazy Halloween that way. We had lots of people. It was pouring rain outside, and also our daughter went with her friends without parents. This was that first year where she just wanted to go off, and you know, the parent types weren't around, which was crazy, but she had a great time. You might not be wrong there, JBJ. Ooh, what was that? Okay. This is great, man. Like, it feels like we're getting a full-on, like, Zelda prequel movie in this. They grow up fast. That is the truth, Awesome Tatum. Okay, we'll play through this chapter, and then I think that'll be good for today's stream. This feels like boss fight central, right? Stephen Watts, you're looking deep into my soul, my friend. I mean, I watch movies and TV shows and stuff too. Go out for nice walks with my wife and my daughter. Not so much right now, but I love nice long walks out there, even in the pouring rain.
If you'll excuse us, my lord, we located the newly activated construct, just as you asked.
It's currently in the vicinity of the Great Plateau. What would you have us do?
Nothing at all.
Time is the ultimate boss fight, isn't it, Francisco?
It's time we witness the forbidden power that brought the Zonai to the brink of ruin.
Pixels are knotted.
Soon we will discover.
Is that how you pronounce your gamer tag? Eternal CMO loves the rain.
At last, my triumph is nigh.
At last, my triumph is nigh. Oh, okay. All right. I thought I was going to be doing some fighting. Okay, we'll do one more battle. One more battle mission. Let's go. Pixels are not dead. Got you.
Celebrated their newfound peace.
And they aren't. Absolutely.
As one after another,
my coffee break is nigh.
Received dire reports that shades were appearing across the lands. Deeply troubled by this news, Rauru sought to defend his lands at once. But before he could act, Ganondorf came forth with a detachment of his strongest warriors and offered to personally deal with the impending
Deximus
threat.
Prime is having the ultimate rainy day at work. Oh my god.
Well aware that Ganondorf could exploit this disturbance.
This is really cool coincidence control. You know, it's like you're playing the
not as a show of support.
I mean, it's different storytelling.
Observing the Gerudo's movements.
It's prequel city. It's post tiers in terms of what they could mine.
And thus,
but it's like you're playing the
Hylia, with Rauru
Hyrule
following
Warriors
close behind,
experience,
leaving Sonia
and you've got
and
your
Zelda
glasses
to look
on because
after
everything is so
affairs of the
crystal
castle
clear
in the
and
king's
up-res
state.
to 4K and looks absolutely beautiful. I'm playing this on a 4K monitor. It looks awesome. Rab 4000, great to see you. Prince Horrific, I hope you guys had an amazing time at the pumpkin patch. I made a Batman pumpkin. Got one of those yellow ones. Made the bat symbol in the middle of it.
You
Turned out
learn
pretty good.
quickly, Zelda. Soon I won't have any more to teach you.
Please, I'm only a beginner.
I noticed something during the Molduga attack. Your power is already far stronger than my own. And perhaps even beyond Rauru's, for that matter.
I
So
don't know.
Zelda is a
I've still
powerhouse.
so far to go.
Zelda, this is no flattery. With that amount of power, the day will surely come that you can manipulate multiple objects at once. Or maybe even something larger, yes?
I'll try my best.
Good. I'm certain your training will prove useful.
Is something the matter, Linalia?
Lady Zelda, so this is where you've been. Could have sworn I saw you going back to your room, but I guess my eyes were playing tricks on me. I come bearing word from Lady Mineru. She's gone alone to the depths to confirm a few things about her research.
The depths? I understand. Thank you. Though it's rather strange, don't you think? I've been here and haven't gone to my chambers since morning.
Haven't you heard the stories? A young woman has appeared of late, said to look just like you.
Actually, I did find it odd that you didn't respond when I called. So many eerie rumors around the castle these days, and somehow they all come back to you, Lady Zelda. Perhaps someone's jealous of all the praise you've been getting and started wearing the same clothes as you, all so they can drag your good name down into the mud. Maybe it's an evil spirit made in your image. Or worse, a terrible sorcery from the harsh corners of the desert. I knew I should have talked to Lady Mineru's researchers that said they ran into her when I had the chance. Oh, how didn't I realize? It's them. Ancient beings crawling out of the depths and stealing the faces of anyone they come across.
Yikes.
Linalia, you really seem to be enjoying this.
Oh, well, I just want to cover the possibilities. You can't be too careful.
You truly are one of a kind, and a great friend for Zelda.
Yes, life would be quite a bore without her.
You tease, my lady. If you'll excuse me, I should be getting back to work.
I have to know, does this other me exist or not?
Consider when we first caught word of her, the day we welcomed the Gerudo to the castle. A terrible sorcery from the desert, wasn't it?
Hey, Dragon
And
Master
all these
Alex,
wild
welcome.
daydreams may in fact be steeped in reality.
Hope you're having an awesome day, my friend.
Why don't the two of us search for some answers?
What?
Did they put out some new amiibo
With Rauru away from the
with this
castle,
game?
it's our
Some
duty
great
to
designs in
dispel
this.
any fears our people may hold.
Oh, right on, Dragon Master. You're on both. Boop. Good to see you. Look at how clean it gets when we get to gameplay. It's crazy. Like, cutscenes look awesome, and then it's just like super shine when we're playing. So good.
Yes.
Rauru's a badass. Hey, green piece of mind. Good to see you. So far, very impressed with this game. Runs beautifully. We're trying to do advance while defeating the shades.
Carry on.
Well, I appreciate you watching back then, man. That's amazing. It's surreal for me to be a streamer, you know? Like, I would never have called that back then. Mr. Calavera said, blew my mind when I found out that the EP was local as a kid. Yeah, we purposefully tried to not place us as a Vancouver show. We were trying to, you know, we were everywhere with the content of the show. We were kind of trying to make it a show for people no matter where they were. And I think now that we all have internet video, that matters less. There's almost something really kind of special about knowing where somebody is set up, I think, in online content. Because we are global. Like, everybody's global. Oh, I found my path thanks to support from people like yourself, Greenpeace. I've been very fortunate in my life to be able to, you know, discover what I was supposed to do for my job. I know that isn't a privilege that everybody gets. I read Earth. It would have been very weird if I expected to be a streamer back then. I always thought it was going to be so difficult to be able to talk and think and play, and it is. Let me tell you, it ain't easy. And you guys sometimes have to suffer through me, like basically walking into a wall for half an hour as I'm answering things or trying to figure stuff out. But thankfully, you guys have a lot of patience for me, and I often get a lot of help from you guys when I'm playing games. But I really enjoy it. I love being able to show you guys stuff and chat about what I'm playing and all kinds of history stuff. And it's been great. I think I've been liking it even more as we've been showing off all the classic shows every week. Because it sort of is, I don't know, the last couple of years have been really cool to kind of just celebrate all eras of games and EP and my job, and it's been really fun, really rewarding. Okay. Reminds you when you haven't used the special stuff. Hold. Awesome. Well, I'm making new Reviews on the Run episodes every week. I'll have a new one for you tomorrow. And if you haven't watched in the last little while, if you're not subbed up on our YouTube channel, you can watch almost like television-length episodes of reviews the way that we used to do them. It's been really, really fun. Oh, Daximus, I'm here. I love doing this. So I started in the summer. I've been figuring out all kinds of different ways to produce content on the channels. And in the summer, just before the end of year game avalanche, I call it, all the games started coming out, I said, you know what I should probably do is spend more time streaming, because I know a lot of people enjoy that, and then also put episodes of reviews together, because I know people like to see those as well. So I really kind of pivoted and started doing it that way. but I've done a lot of content since we went off the air on television. We've been experimenting with a lot of different ways to approach producing for YouTube. One of the most fun things we did for a while was, this was pre-COVID, and COVID made us have to alter the plan. We were doing a live show frequently. At first it was like a few times a week, and then it became like a weekly thing because there was a lot to kind of put together. But we were doing a live show out of the Vancouver Film School, and we would have live guests. A lot of people come through Vancouver, and it was awesome. I really loved that, and I will never forgive COVID for screwing all that up, among a million other things. But it was cool to have like a headquarters here in Vancouver that people knew where to find us. They would come and watch us live. It was cool.
Now then. True. A simple enough matter.
We'll see, Steven. I definitely won't be out standing under the rain, or under the water. But there's always locations for me to go and get creative. We had to do it for years on TV. We actually, what's crazy, Greenpeace, is we actually had a couple people while we were making EP Live made the, not just to see us, but they were visiting Vancouver, and they would come and see the show, and it was a lot of fun, man. He is good. Dragon Master Alex. He's gone through some stuff over the last little while, but he's doing really well. Touring with Video Games Live, and believe it or not, Tommy Tellerico is a professional backgammon player, and he's winning tournaments like all over the world. It's surreal. The guy has done so many different things in his life, so many different strange experiences. He's one of a kind. Reviews on the rain coming up. Buried Treasures on PS4. I would say there's a fantastic shooter. What the hell is it called? Pixel Junk Shooter. I think it was a PS3 game, but you can play it on PS4. And also, it's not really a buried treasure because there's a pretty sizable audience out there, but Wipeout Omega, the Omega collection, is amazing. Why am I bashing this assassin while they're just hanging out? Okay. There we go.
Now then. A simple enough matter.
My watch keeps saying, "Stand up, dude." Wipeout on PSVR, insane. Insane. One of the best VR experiences I've ever had. And anything by Housemarque. I mean, Returnal is the big PS5 game, and they've got a new one, Sorrows, coming out next year on PS5. But all the classic Housemarque stuff is awesome. They're an incredible developer.
Now then. simple enough matter. Carry on. We've yet begun. This way.
I need to heal.
Simple enough matter.
Gotcha. Now I know what I'm not. What I haven't been doing is any kind of. Wait a second here. Am I going the right way? No, I'm going entirely the wrong way. Oh no, I was going right. I haven't been using my supplies to craft things. And I don't know how to do that. Like, what am I doing here? Can I do anything with this? I think that's just at camps. Okay. Oh, Tetris Effect connected? Stephen Watts? Yes.
Is that all?
I think they made a PS4 Shadow of the Colossus upgrade as well. That was pretty damn amazing. Good point, I think. Helped make it. And the Uncharted collection was pretty wicked on PS4 as well.
I have you.
Oh, and what was Fumito Ueda's? What's it called? The last game that he oversaw?
Now then.
Which took forever to come out, but it was great.
Simple enough matter.
No, it's on Switch 1 as well, but it's not going to look as good as this, Noya. Great to see you. Last Guardian. There you go. Thank you. That's a wonderful game. I don't know if that's really constitutes a buried treasure, but that was really beautiful.
Too close.
Fumito Ueda's games have made me cry like every time, every at-bat. Like, oh my god, I can't believe how beautiful this is. Make ready! This is really freaking fun. Okay. Now where? Hurry onward to the castle. Okay, here we go. Absolutely. Pixels are not dead. I love Saturn games. You know, it's interesting. Like, I've always been a Sega guy. I love Sega. But there's, you know, you kind of move into other interests and you love other things too, and then you kind of overlook some stuff and then you go back. And I've been on a going back into some Sega games recently. I've just been blown away by the... I think what really kickstarted it was playing the Sega Genesis titles on on the Mini, and in the collection, there was a collection, a Sega Genesis collection, and there were some excellent games in there. And then Nintendo put the Sega Genesis stuff on Nintendo Switch Online, and just blown away by that. And then I got a Polymega. The company sent me one for review, and I use it all the time. I've streamed some stuff on it. I have a big Saturn collection. And so to go back and play some of those Saturn games and the Sega games, just such a special company. So freaking cool. They have their own vibe, their own style. They're an amazing company. And now they're an amazing publisher. I do wish that they would go back to hardware in some capacity. So what are we doing here? We just get close together and... So even if they're not playable, you can still do those combo attacks. That's cool. So I guess if we were playing co-op, Quino would be there for me. Okay, gotcha. Nolan loves Sega too. They're just so special. We're so lucky to have Sega as a, I don't know, a wacky decision maker in the video game space. Oh, Eartheon, I've streamed that. Love that game. Stunning.
What's transpired here? An intruder. And they've taken one of the constructs. No. Did they activate it? We've not another moment to waste. If my theory is right.
Last Guardian was stunning.
Is a weapon.
Mr. Calavera.
By the Zonai
Just an amazing game.
A forbidden technology that delivered ruin upon this world. And now threatens to do it again.
Okay, here we go. This is great. It's so freaking playable. I mean, it's not Ninja Gaiden 4, which I prefer that kind of action. But I love the scale of the action here, you know? Like, it's kind of like, there's an analogy with Smash Brothers compared to like a Street Fighter, you know what I'm saying? Like there's, like I prefer a Street Fighter, but a Smash Brothers is pretty rad because of all of the characters and all the insanity that you're thrust into. This is kind of like, there's an equivalency there, I think. Let's retry here.
My turn. Is that all?
You could almost, you know, they could almost make a Smash Warriors game. I could see that happening, actually.
This way.
Okay, I need some health. And I need some special moves. Why am I not locked onto the guy? I thought I was.
That won't do. I'll not yield. Is that all? This should do. Carry on. Useful tool. Too close. I am too close. Is that all?
Got any health anywhere? Is there anywhere to get health?
I refuse. Carry too close.
Oh, that's out. I'm out. Okay. All right. Well, I finally found a difficulty mode in here. I'm more and more serious, Superintendent. Yeah, I'm locked in. But that's good. I've played enough and for the stream today, and I think that's a good look at Age of Imprisonment, the new Hyrule Warriors for Nintendo Switch 2. Thank you for the review code, Nintendo. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, on Twitch and on YouTube. Thank you for hitting the follow button on Twitch, the subscribe button on YouTube. Thanks for the super chats and the follows and the incredibly kind comments. You guys are amazing. I'll be back tomorrow with a fresh episode of Reviews on the Run for you. And there's lots of good stuff that I'm looking at this week. And a classic episode of Electric Playground premiering on Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific. And I hope you'll join us for that. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will see you soon. And until then, play forever.